Demons among us. Demons among us. When I bought this house, my husband and I, we bought this house in 2003. And weird things were happening in the house. My daughters, both of them, and my husband, they kept saying, "Oh, we see shadows. We see this, we see that." I didn't want no part of it. I didn't believe in ghosts. I didn't believe in pretty much nothing. I believed in God. That's about it. Demons? Oh no, I didn't want no part of that. I didn't know what was going on until it happened to me. Lights started coming on upstairs by themselves, nobody around. Pull chain lights came on. My husband and I got woke up in the middle of the night one time, and we heard down here in this dining room. We were right above, and we thought it was my daughter and her boyfriend, and her boyfriend was a very thin guy. All of a sudden, my husband pulled out a hunting knife with a blade that long. I was terrified. I was like, "Where'd you get that? Where did you get that?" I was afraid. I was like, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Because that blade would have went completely through that young man. Don't hurt him. We got downstairs, probably about 3 o'clock in the morning. We ran downstairs to find out. It sounded like a chair had fell over and heavy boots were tromping through the house. We come down, absolutely nothing going on. Absolutely nothing. Everything was quiet. We peeked in my daughter's bedroom. She was still awake. "Did you hear anything?" "No, Mom, I didn't hear anything." A lot was going on. Our neighbor, I was sitting out on the porch one day, and our neighbor said, "You know your house is haunted." No, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Come to find out, there was witches that lived in my house. They had seances and pentagrams, whatever. They were doing witchcraft in this house that I found out later. God gave me this house. I don't know who did what before, but I purchased this house, and God gave me this house. You know, first of all, the book of Deuteronomy, Old Testament, you should read it. It's still for us. It's still relevant for our lives. In Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 24, it says, "For the Lord your God is a consuming fire, a jealous God." Skipping over to chapter 7, verse 25 and down. 25 and down. God is teaching the Israelite people how to live. "You shall burn the carven images," the idols, "of their gods with fire. You should not covet the silver or the gold that is on them, nor take it for yourself, lest you be snared by it. For it's an abomination to the Lord. Nor shall you bring an abomination into your house, lest you be doomed to destruction like it. You shall utterly detest and utterly abhor that accursed thing." When I was in India, I was warned about the things that I purchased. I wanted to purchase my friends a souvenir from India, and I was warned to be careful of the items that I purchased. God said not to covet that gold and silver and those things. I looked through my house. I rid my house. I hope I rid it of everything. I got rid of anything that resembled witchcraft or witches. When we first came to the Lord, we got rid of a lot of ungodly, unworldly things, unworldly music. Are you having problems with demonic possession, oppression, things going in your house? Ask the Lord, what is in this house that shouldn't be? Get rid of it, folks. Get rid of it. Let's get in the fight. Let's go.